Have you actually listened to any of our intros, outros, and stuff?
I did once.
You're talking into the mic there.
I did once.
You did once? How's everyone doing?
Doing good.
Today's what? Wednesday?
Wednesday. I'm doing great.
We did Wednesday. And Chucky, good day, man? Yeah.
And it's Jeff's Friday.
It is my Friday.
Whoa. Why's my drink over by you?
Back off, bro.
He was siphoning it.
I believe it.
What are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing you.
Oh,
I just recognize that
we're
we're
starting out
closer
ugly.
to you than mine.
I know.
We're starting out ugly tonight.
We have 2 more bottles out there we're going to get to. So
Ooh.
It's Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. It's
Are we power
amazing that
drinking?
I think so.
we're almost into May already of 2026.
That'll be
It's
Friday.
the 5th. That's like we're on the second quarter
We are in Q2, yes.
of the third period. Speaking of period, hockey, we got to talk a little bit about that. The hockey,
Yeah,
the Stars being in the playoffs.
We're not doing so good.
So the Dudes
We're
Like
up-
Us podcast, you can check us out on Instagram. You can check us out on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music. We're on everything. Just check us out. Hit like, subscribe. Let us know. Direct message us. Let us know what kind of stuff you guys want to hear.
We like comments.
We have a special guest tonight, and we're going to bring him up in a second. But Dudes Like Us, I'm Sean.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeff.
And we have a great Mr. Producer, our Chuck, the Chuckmancer, the Chuckster, behind the scenes, the guy pushing the buttons and making us look bad.
Chuckalicious.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes.
The weirdo behind the curtain.
And our special guest, Bill, say something.
Hello.
So Bill is part of I don't know. We kind of met Bill through Scott Cash, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were over at a Scott Cash event over at Scott Cash's house, and Bill shows up, and of course, Bill is the kind of guy. He's kind of the over-the-top kind of guy. You're like, hey, man, we're going to bring some whiskeys. Everyone bring a whiskey. It needs to be a level 8. And then Bill's like, oh, level 8? I'm going to double that. That's going to be a 16. It's like, no.
Yeah, bring some of your best stuff.
No, bring just something good. And then Bill has to up the ante and one-up everybody. That's what he is. He's a one-upper.
He succeeds. He always brings good stuff.
Bill has a wonderful collection of allocated stuff. I went over to his house once. It was an invitation. Actually, you know what? I think it was through Stan and Sips.
Yes.
That's what had happened. I had gone over to your house, and I figured out that I went over there first, and God, you were pouring these drinks super heavy. Gave me a big old. It wasn't a glass like this. It was more like a schnifter. It was a goblet, a whiskey goblet. Something you put like a port in.
Did you make a video of that? I think I've watched the video of that.
I did.
Was Emily there?
Emily was there. Yeah.
Okay, so I have watched that video.
Yeah, Emily went over there, and Bill hooked her up with some tequila. She was all giddy. She's been giddy ever since. She walks around.
And why?
Why is she doing that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she likes tequila, and of course, she has like one drink. It's just like, I'm done.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like literally one drink. And
Nice.
she weighs like, what, 8 pounds?
Right.
Yeah, wet.
There's that.
Easy.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
That's a flag.
Her dad goes there, not me.
That's our first flag 3 minutes into the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Good Lord. All right.
Yes.
So, Bill, you what say you? I mean, we've been to some of these events with you, and it's difficult to have that moment to chat with you. And you mentioned you're an electrical engineer, and part of the things about what you do, not necessarily working for, but data centers and electricity. Walk us through what you got going on.
All right. One of the biggest growths everybody knows about right now is AI.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. AI is growing, and to support AI, it's data centers
Right.
Yep.
across the country.
Yeah.
Okay. The biggest issue right now is going on is who can support the data centers for power and water.
There's a power shortage.
Yeah.
Well, it's water as well.
A water shortage.
Oh,
And
yeah.
both. Okay. You're talking sometimes some of the old inefficient ones can use up to 5 million gallons a day.
What?
For cooling.
For cooling.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot.
Does it evaporate 5 million gallons?
It can evaporate with the heat. Yeah, the heater.
5 million gallons.
Are they able to capture the humidity that pulls off of that, like a little umbrella effect?
Say no.
I mean, I think that's some of the problems because they put them by these small towns and they consume all the water.
Yeah,
don't they?
Corpus is having a huge problem right now.
Yeah.
That's not sustainable. Like we don't have 5 million gallons a day available basically anywhere.
Yeah, they're doing more.
Niagara Falls.
They're doing more with that, okay? And they're getting liquid coolant inside the racks now where there's a heat exchanger that's going to cool them off.
Yeah, they got to do something.
But it's just the efficiency is either use power or use water,
Right.
okay? And power is more expensive than water, unfortunately.
Right.
Okay, so that's why.
Well, sometimes you get to spend a little more so you don't kill whole towns.
Yeah, it may be
Water
available now,
supply.
but you're gonna run out.
That is a commodity, right? There is a limited access to that in some places.
And that's that's the biggest debate going around to different areas that data centers want to build.
What about underground? I mean, isn't that a thing? If you build them 2 stories underground, isn't the temperature down there lower?
It's not the temperature, outside temperature. It's the inside.
Yeah, those machines get hot.
Okay. The servers that they have cook.
What do they have? So they've got this.
Amazing.
But you have to use water. They've got these. I don't know I forget what it's called, but they dig a hole, 2 foot in diameter, and it goes down. I will say 100 feet. I may be lying. I don't know. Maybe further. And they run a copper pipe down there. They put water in it, and the water goes down, back up, and it falls onto this plate, and a fan blows on it, and it cools. And I forget what the heck it's called. Hydro something, but it's a method of cooling, and and all you have is just a fan. There's no condenser. It's supposed to be minimal energy.
Yeah, the problem with that is it's not scalable to the data center world. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, here's the problem. An AI rack, okay, where the servers are in,
Yeah.
okay, can be up to 600 kW per rack now.
600 kilowatts.
Yeah, kilowatts in one rack.
How many racks in the center?
Some are up to 25 gig. Some data centers are more. The latest ones are built are 40 gig plus. So you can figure how many racks inside there.
This seems kind of out of control.
Yeah.
Well, that's where AI is going right now.
Well, I've read, and you may be able to answer this because I've said this before. I think AI is going to hit a ceiling, maybe temporarily, because of the power concern, of the water concern, because it takes so much power, and our electrical grids can't really handle it. Plus the EV push, cars.
Yeah,
right.
Making it
So
worse.
you have all this strain that's on this infrastructure. You have these data centers that are even a bigger strain, taking all of this power. And
What about floating boats? Like Google has some floating space station out in the middle of the ocean, don't they?
There's a couple of data centers that are actually doing the float thing, but still, it's still not cool enough. Okay, what they're doing though is building. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. What they're doing now is building some mini nuclear power plants.
Yeah, even
in different
fusion.
areas.
Even talking about fusion at some point.
But right now they're building.
These are mobile fission.
Yeah, but they're.
But even if you have an alternative power source, it's still going to create heat.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the cooling. I'm talking about the power side.
Okay.
Okay. And then with that, they can worry about the efficiency of the coolant and use the old cracks. But even with airflow, that doesn't cool everything with an AI. So right now they're doing cooling at the chip and cooling in the air, ambient.
So they're like basically scrambling to try to figure out how to solve this problem because they know this is just the beginning.
No wonder Trump wants Greenland.
Right?
It's cold there, right?
There you go.
Just put the data center right there.
right there in the glacier.
Yeah,
Yep.
the glacier.
Right? They
and-
build the rest of them in the
It'd
North
melt
Pole.
it'd melt that glacier.
And
It would raise
then
the
we have-
ocean.
we have global warming
Yes.
and then rise of the oceans.
Yes.
And then the seals get screwed.
And the polar bears.
Oh, the polar bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the everyday polar bear that you see on the street.
Yeah.
Right.
Those
Right.
things are huge.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
So what do you do in that part of it?
I'm director of all the power units. It's called UPSs, the
Right.
STSs, the PDUs, all that, and battery stuff. I'm in charge of all that stuff.
And that is the backup power.
Correct.
Right. So like if you lost power to from the grid,
Yep.
you have like a couple hours.
Well, that's the UPS, right?
Yeah,
they don't last that long, do they?
No, UPSs usually last only 5 to 11 minutes. That's the usual runtime on them. But what happens is they're hooked up to what they call the utility grid is hooked up to what they call an ATS inside the building,
Okay.
and the ATS is hooked up to the utility and a generator.
Right. A diesel generator.
Is
Most
that a
of the time.
transfer switch?
Yeah, automatic transfer switch, ATS. Okay, and so if the utility power goes out, it clicks over and starts the generator, and then the generator puts power back into the building.
Yep.
Right.
Remember when we had that nasty 1 week freeze, right?
From ERCOT?
Yeah, from ERCOT, and we lost our data center lost power. Actually, it was actually my father-in-law's company. It lost power, and their generators were running out of diesel, and nothing was running. Like trucks couldn't get here and there, and we were scrambling to try to figure out how to. I mean, I was even calling my company to see if they were able to get generator power or diesel to. I mean, it was nuts,
Yeah.
and they got it just in time for the diesel not to run out, for the power to stay on at the data center.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
Also, when you run generators that long, they also require an air filter change. Okay, so usually an air filter change
Is that EPA standard stuff?
Oil, not air filter, oil filter change. Sorry about that.
Right. Sure.
Okay, and the oil filters usually last maybe 10 to 20 hour runtime.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
What are the kilowatts for these generators?
They can be 1 meg or 2 meg generators in some data centers.
Damn.
So how many data centers are there? I mean, I know that's a very abstract question, but I mean, is there a particular part of the country where these data centers are being built? Are they being built all over the country?
Okay.
Or like, what's the scope there?
Okay, one of the fastest builders before used to be Virginia area, but Dominic Power can't keep up with the data center build out for power.
Okay.
So now, data
And why
center,
was it Virginia? Why was it? Because they had favorable business.
Politics, I'm sure,
Politics.
played into it.
Okay.
Yeah, think about
That's where
who
the Pentagon and all
Think
that
of-
crap
yeah,
is up there.
Okay.
think who you have there.
Okay,
right?
makes sense. All right,
Okay.
sorry, keep going.
And you got to remember, every satellite in the sky downloads to a data center.
Right.
Jeez.
Okay, all that data goes into somewhere.
Yeah, no
Okay.
kidding.
So the United States is the global leader in data center infrastructure with over 4,000 to over 5,000 operational data centers as
We're
of
the
early
leader?
2026.
I thought China was.
Right now, it says the United States is the global leader in data center infrastructure, 4,000 to 5,000 data centers as of early 2026.
Okay, data centers is not necessarily the same as AI data centers. Is that AI
Correct.
data centers?
No,
Well, like, do you have the
That's all data centers.
Well, you have
All
like
data
the
centers.
AWS stuff, right? All the cloud,
Right.
the web service that Amazon
I mean,
has.
most companies have a data center that they,
Well, that's
or
all
they
out there.
or they colo. Okay, there's what they call colo, like Digital Realty Trust is one of the biggest colos across the country. Even Meta,
co-locating.
colocate, where a data center is built and then they sell out spaces in that data center
To
for
different,
different companies.
Yeah, for their disaster recovery and failover and all that kind of stuff.
or Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
No, Bitcoin mining is usually done somewhere else. They're usually done in separate areas.
Yeah.
Like someone's closet.
Yeah. With the water tanks.
Right.
Speaking from experience.
Hillary Clinton's closet.
Oh, yeah.
So the top 3 states with the data center concentration: Virginia, like Bill said, 560. And what do you think is number 2?
Probably Texas,
It is Texas, 382. What's number 3?
Pennsylvania.
California.
It is California, 283.
Didn't
Nice.
Pennsylvania get a big contract?
No, that's Hershey's.
Pennsylvania is growing, okay, but you got to remember Silicon Valley, California, was the first big data center build out.
Yeah.
Then came Virginia, and now since Virginia is basically closing, Texas, but then comes after that places like Georgia is building big time there.
So let's. I'm going to wrap my head around something real quick because the
Oh,
LA
boy.
LA caught fire. All right, they need water 283 data centers that require millions of gallons a day.
Would they shut those down to put the fires out?
I'm just saying they're complaining because they didn't have water, and they're mocking Trump because it's like, just turn the spigot on up north instead of sending the water from the north out to the sea because they're trying to save a stupid fish.
That's a great question.
You know,
great point.
Why are they? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. And do you have to have fresh water? Can it be seawater?
I can't answer that.
Like saline?
The problem with seawater, right?
Well, salt.
The problem with seawater
And minerals.
It's corrosive.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to look at that.
You have to have a desalination plant.
They've had that for like 30 years, but apparently there must be something wrong with that technology.
They're all over the place or the Middle East. That's what Iran's threatening to
It's
bomb.
just costly. It's just costly.
Yeah, they have a shit ton of them.
I was going to say that seems to be if it were an effective technology that was cost effective, then there would be more of that.
Correct.
And there has not been.
Look what Chuck put up on there.
What
The
do you got there?
statistic here. The number of data centers worldwide is as of April 14th, 2026. The United States, over 4,000. All right. The next closest one is the United Kingdom, and it is at
515?
515.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That is an incredible. All the rest are relatively, 100, 200, 300, whatever. They're all, but
I remember reading an article though that China is a huge. Okay, first off, it's a national security thing at some point to be able to harness AI. And to harness AI, you have to have these data centers and the infrastructure and the power and all the water, everything you're saying, right? It's a national security thing at some point. And China has, uninhibited coal plants, right? Because they don't care about the environment. Like we don't have the regulations here that, you know what I mean? They don't have the regulations that we are hampered by. And so it's a major concern that China is going to be, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't look like it from this chart.
Their electricity needs, they have 1 billion plus people over there compared to our 300 million. Right? So there's a threefold number of people that require electricity.
True.
Right? So they've got to build these coal plants. But, there's 300 and, what's it say? 69? How many, if they're doing AI, are those all AI? How many of the United States is AI related? You know what I mean?
Yes. That's the better stat, right? If they have as much or more or, that we do from focused on AI, then yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem that, that those stats look at is how many of those are old style data centers where they can't contain AI.
Right.
Okay, because of the space and the KW usage. Okay, because that's the biggest thing. A lot of the old style data centers were only built for 20 to 60 kW racks.
Right.
Okay. And so when you put more racks in with the higher power, that means you're going to need more cooling space because your coolant can only cool so much in a room.
Right.
Okay. And if you generate more heat than that room can cool, you're going to burn up the servers.
Right.
So what can you find, Chuck, on the AI data center race in the world, especially between the U.S. and China?
we just relocate them to Antarctica. I'm trying to be pragmatic. I'm trying to figure this out. Antarctica is like it's a frozen abyss out there.
Well, how do you get that data
you have
down
no
there and then
infrastructure
back?
out there.
Snowmobile.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, Diderot.
You can, you can build it in Alaska. Okay. And
Somewhere.
just run it down.
I wouldn't
through
trust those
Canada,
guys.
The pipeline. In Alaska?
Alaska?
Alaska's surrounded by Canadians, and that, you're going to have all kinds of nefarious things happening on that border.
But look, if you could run the fiber lines right through there and transfer it down to Washington.
Yeah.
From there.
Look, I don't know necessarily think it's a problem right now. It is a problem though. I mean, even sometimes I'm just now starting to get into AI. I mean, you guys, some of you have been on Grok and doing the Chat GPT. I've been kind of ignorant, and it's just been recently where I've started dabbling in it and making goofy pictures. And then for work, I started using it to proof some of the writings that have to go out the door, and it's actually fantastic. But there have been some times that we've gone out and we're like, trying to do something, and it's like, oh, well, it says that the data center is down, or what is the phrasing they use? There's not enough bandwidth, or
it's high volume.
there you go.
Right.
So it's already lacking. And it just like, which is worth more? Do we dial back on the AI? Do we dial back on that and just try to go back to pencil and paper?
No one's going to dial back on this.
No.
Yeah, but
Cat's out of the bag.
You can't put that genie back in the bottle.
But you know what? If you don't have enough money to play,
Well, that's what I said. I think there's going to be a point where we go, okay, this is it,
yeah,
until the infrastructure catches up.
Yeah.
Unless they figure something out that it's not as power hungry or what.
Look at, they're throwing billions at it. Every company's throwing a
Oh, yeah?
billion or more.
I know.
At
fusion.
it. Well,
Are we experimenting with fusion in the data centers yet?
not that.
Get a
Yeah,
little-
it's more
they're
just regular
inching-
nuclear.
They're inching closer to, little breakthroughs in fusion technology. That is the holy grail of
Yeah.
of generating
efficiency.
electricity. But it's not there yet. I mean, that is a huge stepping stone to get past. I mean, right now, like you were saying, the exciting thing is that they can build mobile fission reactors, and they can drop them on a military base. They can drop them in a remote science location.
They've had these for a long time. They've had these mobile things. I mean, my dad's USS Enterprise he was on had a mobile nuclear generator in it.
Right. I'm just saying they're like building them to be compartmentalized and like, quick deployment type of thing, right? So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
I don't know why it's taking so long. I mean, that thing launched in 1960.
Well, the problem is, remember,
Regulations.
3 Mile Island, right?
Regulations.
How many
Oh, no,
people,
I get it.
how many people said no nukes near me? No nukes
Oh,
near
yeah.
me.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I get
Okay.
it. I get it.
That killed us because we lost decades of progress in nuclear.
Well, would we feel
power.
comfortable if they put a nuclear plant up there at Brinkman Ranch?
Well, I mean, that's
I
just it.
wouldn't.
I mean, it's a matter
North
of
of 380, yes.
Are you going to be comfortable anywhere with one of those? Because what is the only thing? What can happen with that?
They melt down.
Yeah, and so let's say if it melts down, it doesn't matter where you're at in Texas.
Well, no, it does.
Oh,
It
yeah.
does.
It does.
does.
There's a range. There's a
Like
kill range.
Chernobyl, right? I mean,
Yeah, there's a kill range.
There's a range that if you're outside of that, you were
But
okay.
let's say you're in Chernobyl, all right, and they had to build, and they built just a huge infrastructure to keep that shit retained, and it's failing
Yep.
thanks to the stupid war they got going on there. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I haven't heard anything else about it since we brought that up on our podcast, and I'm starting to wonder, was that fake news or not?
No, it wasn't fake news.
They said that a missile during the war there breached
the containment shell.
the containment shell, and then they showed a picture of it, and they were up there trying to patch it, and
Oh, a little.
and
Spackle.
I was like, what? Why would yeah, little spackle, gray spackle though?
Some grout.
I mean, why wouldn't that be like cause like super panic?
I mean,
we heard nothing about it.
because if that fails, I mean, Europe is shot.
Eastern
And that's
Europe.
kind of what I'm getting at. I wasn't meaning like if it explodes or something. Yeah, there's a range, but long-term effects, it's going to get in the system and it's going to spread.
Well, that's the concern, right? So that was with Chernobyl, right? They stopped it right before it got to the water table,
Water would have been a huge
and that water table feeds Europe.
Europe.
So how would you propose we get around that?
The United States haven't had, besides 3 Mile Island, haven't had a nuclear problem. The Navy operates nuclear
Subs,
ships.
ships.
Yep.
That's what I
Okay.
mean. I mean,
It is
Without-
a super
without
safe
an issue.
technology.
Okay, it's when people don't follow the regulation of that is out there already. That's when the issue comes.
Well, then you have
Is
Japanese,
oversight.
but Fukuyama or whatever it was.
Fukushima.
Fukushima. Right there on the cliff. Really, right on the
What
cliff.
just happened?
I don't know. He had a seizure.
I have a Japanese friend. I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, as long as you have one friend, it's not.
Your token Asian
Yeah,
friend.
you can't be claimed to be anything. But it was right there on the cliff next to the ocean. I mean, what?
Well,
Really?
think about it. What was that, 9.2 earthquake?
I
that they
get
had?
it.
Yeah.
I get it. But look, it was bad.
Shit happens syndrome, And that's look.
Didn't they recently open it?
I think they reopened it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's how Godzilla was made.
So how are we going to make that decision?
Well, they got to think about Godzilla too.
Are we going to? I mean, maybe that's the solution. Maybe we take another chance and
course.
we open up another nuclear reactor. And then if you do open up a nuclear reactor, the next is what does it feed? How much energy will that thing produce?
Okay.
A lot.
Look at the state of Georgia. They just put in the third. They just put online their third nuclear reactor in the last 5 years.
Nice.
Okay, and that's how they're fueling the data centers now.
Dude, it is huge.
So we are doing nuclear reactors.
We are.
Yeah, some new permits have just been issued. Now, it takes like 10 years to build a reactor, but some new permits are now coming through.
But the state of Georgia just put the third one, commissioned the third one.
Just flip the switch on.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's active. It's currently active.
Yeah, there's at least three
Interesting.
more.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to lower the cost of energy.
It should. Absolutely.
Hey Chuck, how many nuclear
Or is it
reactors
going to be like
in
the
the
Dallas
US?
North Tollway, where it's
it's
never going to end?
It is cheap energy that lasts forever.
It's never going to end because you're
It's
going to
54.
It's too much money.
It's 54 in the U.S.
All right. Well, so there are nuclear plants here.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't know that. I'm kind of stupid when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, I mean, we got so many plants everywhere, but how much energy? You say there's a lot, but I mean, a lot like if you have a nuclear power plant, is that going to like feed DFW area?
It depends on the size, I guess.
Right.
And-
And how many reactors
so
they
you can
have.
and
have
how many data centers are there?
Well,
Right.
and how many
Right.
reactors they have. So what did it say? How many plants?
54.
And then 98 reactors, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back up.
What some data centers are doing?
94 reactors.
What
So
some
not all plants are the same size, right? I mean, there
Yeah.
must be multiple reactors that produce, more energy. Yeah.
what some data centers are doing are building a campus. Okay, where
Okay.
there's a whole bunch of buildings around, and they're having a nuclear reactor in the center
Absolutely.
to support the campus.
That's-
This way, they don't have to go outside power.
Yes.
They have
Interesting.
internal.
That is really smart.
Yeah, I think the nuclear, talking about the power that everyone needs now, I think it's going to be the route.
That's the way to go, man. It's totally clean energy.
Yeah.
With the exception of, the spent fuel rods.
Yeah, and they figured out ways to limit that, I think. Haven't
Yeah,
they?
you launch them into space, send them to the sun.
What if that
I
rocket
know. Is that a
crashes?
thing?
That's not a thing.
We've talked
Is that a
about
movie?
That's super expensive.
Well, not just that, but what if that rocket decides to go and then crash?
As long as it doesn't crash here.
You have a
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, you just pile it up in Greenland.
Or they, that like the is it who's the Amazon
Bezos.
Bezos, his space company, Blue Horizon or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The one that looks like a
Origin.
ginormous
Yeah,
penis.
the big penis. Well, they just launched something and big old commercial satellite, and they put it into the wrong orbit.
Oh, well, they just kind of bump it.
No, they had to scrap the whole fucking thing.
No.
Yep.
What, does it have a
Like
self-destruct
$800
on there?
million loss?
Yep, huge loss. They put it in the wrong orbit.
So what is that? I know what a wrong orbit mean, but does that mean it's like it's going to smack something else? And
No, it has to be the exact, a certain altitude of
it's like
orbit.
a frequency. The orbits are like just different layers because you
Yes.
got the constant rotation. There's so much clutter out
there's
there in space.
So
Yeah.
much junk up
We
there.
need to
now.
send somebody out there. Isn't there some profession? Is that what Space Force is designed
That's
to
what
do? Go out there and
Bruce
clean up
Bruce
stuff?
Willis could do it,
Good.
like Armageddon. Just go
Yeah.
up there. Maybe we need to
It's a
start
big-
that business.
A big metal
We'll,
net.
we'll declutter space.
Yeah.
That seems feasible to me.
Yes.
I mean, if people are building a reflect orbital company where you like change satellites to show moonlight on the dark side of the Earth, like really, if they're doing that, we should be able to have space cleanup.
Yeah, space scrap people.
.com.
How much of that
Dot
stuff
com.
is non-functional?
Space scrap.
Up there. Is it
Probably a lot.
80%? Probably, huh?
8% what?
Of the stuff in orbit currently, how much of it is non-functional?
Oh no, it can't be 80% non-functional.
I don't know.
Well, SpaceX has like 5,000
Low orbit.
low orbit up there.
So won't it eventually just like crash into the Earth and be
Yes.
done with?
Yes, and burn up.
3,100 dead satellites.
Ooh.
So
Ooh, no one knows that stat.
Yeah, you
Welcome to Dudes Like Us podcast. You're learning some seriously cool shit.
bum 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 bum.
like like you look at Starlink, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Starlink.
Okay,
That's
that's
SpaceX. Starlink.
okay. Yeah, Elon Musk sponsors Starlink by using government contracts to
Yep.
to launch government contracts satellites.
Yep.
He also launched Starlink with them.
Oh, like a tag along.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, since you're going, I'm going to put this little satellite
Well, that's
up
smart.
there.
That's how he built Starlink.
That's absolutely smart.
I tell you what, we need to figure out. Starlink is going to IPO.
I know. We're not going to be invited to that.
How do we get
IPO.
into that?
So what I read about is that there's like several, like 6 to 8 companies that are pivotal to SpaceX that are already, obviously being traded. And they're saying that when SpaceX launches, all of those are going to be lifted with it. So my strategy is probably focus on those because you're not going to get in on the.
How do you get in on an IPO like that?
It's the rich get richer.
Do you have to get invited somehow?
Yes, that's how IPOs work.
Really?
You have to be, the
Empl-
richer.
Or an employee of the company.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
Sometimes they get IPO offerings before it goes out.
I think I saw.
it's going to be $1 trillion deal.
Yeah, I think I saw that it always normally goes down. Not always, but it normally goes back down. But then you're going to wait for it to go back up.
This one, I think, is going to go up and never come down.
I may have to call my finance guy and go, I need
No
3
one ever
shares.
does that.
I
Okay.
know.
Because once it gets launched, everyone starts doing an anal review of it
And
and
then,
Oh,
the
yeah.
finances.
and then it settles. It
Yeah.
settles.
Yeah, once you go public, man, it's a whole other ball game.
Yeah, because once you're private, you can hide things
Yes.
and hide costs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the whole SOX audit, right?
And then all of a sudden,
That bugged the shit out of me.
Oh, I still do it.
I don't.
But we're fixing to go, get this, we're fixing to go private, right? Because we got acquired by Blackstone,
Right.
private company, and they're taking us private. And we're like all excited about it because now we maybe don't have to do all this SOX bullshit. And the audit team has announced that while we don't have any SOX regulations, we will be doing the exact same protocol because it's good for the company. And I'm like, fuck.
Good
Just let it
luck.
all out.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
I did.
When are you retiring?
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
There you go. Then you can say, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck your socks.
They'll keep doing it until it affects somebody's bonus. And then
Speaking
they'll be like,
of-
why are we doing this?
Speaking of fuck it, what's going on with the Dallas Stars? It seems like that's what they've said. Fuck it. Weren't they up like 3-1?
They were up
in
2
the
to
series?
1. 2 to 1,
2
and
to
they've
1.
lost the last 2. They're now down 3-2. They play tomorrow night, and if they're backs against the wall, man. It's the best
Yeah.
of 7. I mean, best of 7. Yeah, best of 7.
Yeah.
So they're down 3-2. So we got to
3-2.
win 2 more games. Good
Correct.
Lord.
Correct.
Yes.
One up there and one down here.
Doable.
So what about the dude that?
The only other time we've been like this is in 1999 when we went
so
on
with
to
Did
Darian
you
win.
going
Hatcher
out
and Mike
some,
O'Donnell,
Some
Yeah, it was
stars
Mike
trivia.
McDonough. That's when we won those Stanley Cups. So
Guy
it's,
Carbonell, Andy Moog.
so it's been that that long since
Darian
we've been
Hatcher.
in this situation and actually
Darian
won.
Hatcher.
Darian, they were the Hatcher brothers. Wasn't there a brother?
There was a brother, but he wasn't nearly as good as Darian.
It was
Darian.
Bill, wasn't it?
Darian and
Hatcher.
Barian.
Yeah.
Bill Hatcher.
It's Mike Catcher.
No, Mike Catcher.
Mike McDonough.
So
Anyway, are you a Stars fan? Are you a hockey fan, Bill?
I'm really not a hockey fan. I'm more of a baseball, football fan.
Yeah.
Oh, did you grow up here in Texas,
No, I grew up in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Oh, God's country.
What part?
No.
It's the Garden State. You know?
Yeah.
This is the
It-
best place in the
Oh,
world.
it's way more beautiful than Texas, according to Sean.
100%. Dude, New Jersey is beautiful.
Look,
It actually
I,
is.
I grew up about
Oh.
You finally caved.
Outside.
about
No, I've
20
said that.
about
No.
20 miles away from the Delaware Water Gap in a town called Lake Opakon.
Who?
Lake Opakon. I think
Lake
I've
of what?
been there.
Lake of what?
Opakon.
Lick?
Lake Opakon.
Oh,
Lake
okay.
Hopakon. I think
All
we
right.
had a.
Was there an Irish bar there?
Probably no, but I think we went camping up there as part of the school. I think they've got a retreat out there.
Yeah, there's also a state park right out there, and then there's High Point Park up there too.
Was that where you had your Bronco training?
That was New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Oh,
It's
the other
nowhere near that.
was one of the other new
Not really close.
Yeah.
colonies.
Yeah, one of the 13.
Yes.
So you were born and raised there. How long were you? How long were you there?
Till I was 18, and then I joined the Marine Corps.
All
I
right.
did not know you were a Marine. Very nice.
Yeah, I did 20 years in the Marine Corps.
Excellent.
20 years in the Marine, and then did you go back home after that?
I stayed in California for a while, and then one of my employer wanted me to go back to the East Coast, so I went back to Jersey, and it just wasn't the same.
Yeah, it every time you go back to where you're brought up, the novelty kind of gets a little thin.
Well, it's not just that; it's the memories you have. Probably as a kid,
Yeah.
it was this great place, and when you kind of go back, like when I go back up to Cincinnati and Reading, I'm just like, yeah, this place is kind of a shithole. You know, it's not what I remembered as a kid.
Right.
You know.
So where were you stationed?
Let's see. My most permanent station was El Toro, and then down to Miramar. Okay. Besides that, I did 8 pumps overseas. I went to Iwakuni, Korea,
Okay.
Australia.
Nice.
Did a little bit of Taiwan for a month.
Oh,
and
Paul was there.
Yeah.
No. Indonesia.
That was close.
Yeah.
Not really. Not at all.
Yeah.
But keep trying. Your geography's getting a little bit better.
And then there's
At least
always
it's not Zambia.
and then there's always good Thailand and the Philippines too.
Sure. So which one was your favorite deployment?
Between Australia and the Philippines.
Yeah, I loved Australia. Australia's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to the Philippines, actually. No, I haven't.
It's sort of like Thailand, but it's where Subic Bay was and Olongapo was. Let's put it this way: it was like men's Wonder World.
Oh, he
I
loved you
bet.
a long time.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, me lady boy.
Okay.
No,
Me
no,
sucky.
Oh,
no. So
wow.
you know,
Me love you long time. Me so horny.
$15 two buku. $5 each.
Me sucky. Me love you too.
Well done. Well done, guys.
yeah. An old story is one of me and my friends one time in '83 had a bet who can do the most girls in 30 days.
Oh, my God.
Without a disease.
Oh yeah, I stopped at 59
Oh,
after
God.
about 20 days.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I was doing triples a day.
Oh.
Was it just
bad.
all inflamed down there at the end of that?
It got boring.
Boring.
It got boring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's gross.
I don't know.
I'm going to call him the next Bonnie Blue.
No shit. You know who Bonnie Blue
Yeah,
is?
Bonnie
Billy
Bill.
She's this
Billy Blue Balls.
she's this OnlyFans person that does these stunts where she screws as many guys as she can. Well, she does like 1,000 in a day.
1,001 day.
I didn't do 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look, it's quite the accomplishment. 59 in 20 days.
Yeah, so your body count is very impressive, I guess. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And then after that, it's like, yeah,
And back then, it probably cost a nickel.
no. What it was is that you met a girl at a 10 o'clock bar closing, right? And then you met her around 8 o'clock. You go to another bar, set something up where she gets off at 1, and then after that, you go to.
Oh, so these weren't hired girls.
Oh no, these are all setups.
Oh, gee.
And then
Did
and
you
then
have to hop around different bars? I mean, God.
oh yeah,
They
oh,
must have known you.
well see
Took a lot of work.
Olongapo at the time had a bar strip
Okay. I see.
that you can go up and down, and there was like 30 or 40 bars along that strip. And
Right.
each bar had
An
girls.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just like go around to the corner and do it real quick, or the bathroom, or
Wow.
Well,
Great question.
well, you're doing
we went home
59 and
usually right
days.
at the 10 o'clock one. You went home with her, right,
Okay.
wherever she stayed. Okay, and then you said, "Oh, I got to leave early. I got to go back to the base to I got to go work."
Right. That's
And
what
then-
you tell her.
Yeah, and so then you meet the 1 o'clock girl.
God.
Okay, and then you do the same thing with her till at 3.
That's
Right.
exhausting.
You make room.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to see your 23andMe punch card.
You dig deep, huh?
You know, that's what I said. It got boring after a while.
No shit.
Yeah.
how many kids you got now?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no. How many do you know of?
Yeah. Boy,
Nah.
the deafening of the silence. Is
Right. Well, that's crazy. That was in Thailand, huh?
No, that was in Philippines.
Oh, Philippines.
Yeah, Thailand was a little bit different.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, there wasn't as many bars and that in
It was a harder competition.
What was the drink of choice when you were out there?
what's that?
What was the drink of choice when you were at these bars? I mean, they didn't have the allocated stuff that
no,
we have here.
no,
It was Weller's.
Hell,
No.
they'd be lucky to have whiskey.
yeah. What you drank mostly was mixed fruity drinks.
Vodkas and rums and shit
Tequila.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably didn't have much whiskey, right?
I don't know if they had
Well,
tequila over
they
there.
had some that mostly was rum drinks,
Yeah.
Rum, yeah.
but it's interesting. And then when you do that, right, and one deployment, then you go back again. You're like, okay,
And your name's on the wall.
oh no, it's just
Yeah, like, I don't want to keep doing this.
There he is.
yeah.
That's the poster.
What they had was they had older ladies that were in charge of the girls while they're at the bar.
Oh, I
Okay. And basically, they arrange, some of them arrange for go home fees.
see. Right.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was a Mamasan's job to do that, make sure the girls don't do that.
Gross.
Okay. But
Yeah.
what you do is go in, and what I used to do is give the Mamasan like chocolates, fruits like oranges, apples at the time. Okay.
Mhm.
Give it to the Mamasan, and then she would let me do what I want to do later. She would look the other way.
Nice.
You
Wow.
butter the top before you butter the bottom.
Sounds like you and Paul's father-in-law would get along just fine.
Maybe. Maybe.
He's also a Marine.
Okay.
He's a little bit older than you.
Yeah, he was in Vietnam.
Okay.
So yeah, he I don't he's never really shared the bar hopping.
No, he
Girl
shared a lot.
competitions, but-
he shared a lot. We got Alan. Alan got a little seasoned one night and shared some stories. He's 3 Purple Hearts,
I think he's got 2.
2. Well,
Yeah.
one is enough. But
Oh, I know. Yeah.
he's decorated, but he had some great stories. I mean,
Oh yeah.
some crazy stories.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys that have like silver stars and
Yeah.
everything else for very, very.
Yeah.
But me, I was avionics. I worked on aircraft.
Nice.
Okay, and aircraft maintenance is usually not on the front line.
Right.
Okay, we did launches from the
It's
boats.
not a bad thing.
That's what my dad did. He was in the Navy and he fixed, he was an airplane mechanic.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
on the deck and wherever they did that.
So 20 years, huh? Nice.
And thank you for your service. my
Yeah,
man.
for sure. And so you get 20 years that gives you a pension for life, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
it's a little bit.
Were you counting down the days, or was it kind of like, I could do another tour?
Nah, when it was time for me to get out is when my oldest kid was a junior, and he was really good in baseball. So I wanted to be around
Travel with him.
and watch things, okay, and not deploy all the time.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that would be,
Okay,
tough.
yeah,
Military life is tough. I mean, yeah, you get transferred around all the time. Tough on the family, all that kind of stuff.
there's a lot of travel
Right.
away from the family.
For sure.
So and
Yeah, my dad was in the Army, and he was in a signal battalion, and there was a period of time, and he was in Vietnam, the Korean War, and
World War 11.
World War 11. Elon Omar, what an idiot!
No, just
Yes.
6 through 8.
Did you hear about that, Bill?
no,
This is the Somalian
Yeah.
Congresswoman.
I know.
Yeah,
I
she was
know.
reading a statement in a freaking congressional committee meeting, and said World War 11.
Because she read World War
She read the
II.
two eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the ones.
she don't. I don't know. She
Not the brightest bulb.
No,
no.
awful.
No,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no,
on
but
your,
it's
on your story.
yeah. I
Well,
forgot where I was. Even
Did you
going
see
with
how
that.
she redid her finances?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She
I moved the decimal.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, okay, if you say that your range is 6 million to 30 million, and then you drop it to 30,000, you're not a smart person to have somebody believe you.
And she's like, "Well, my husband was taking care of all that stuff." I was like, "What? What are you bringing your brother in this for?" You know?
Right? It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't just investigated her ass yet.
Well,
They probably are.
yeah. That's behind the scene. Probably the
Yes.
IRS.
Yes.
Right now?
And FBI.
Okay, because the IRS can do. That's the power of the government.
Yes.
Okay.
They're
The
looking into stuff.
The IRS can say, "Hey, you're spending more than you say you're making." We
Right.
want our money.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
they turn a blind eye. I mean, I'm telling you, it just brings up rage that
But you don't
they
know-
get away with everything.
But again, you don't know what they're investigating, right?
But
So
they're
they
full
could
of
be
shit.
they could be ready to pounce at any moment.
She's-
We'll know.
And the problem is, right, they want to hold that, a lot of prosecution, until an election cycle.
Right.
Okay? This way they can push her
October,
out.
October
They can
surprise it.
influence the election.
Yeah, by saying, hey,
I
look
get
what
it.
she's
It's all
done.
political.
Kind of like Eric Swalwell.
Right.
They all knew about his
Womenizing.
philandering
Until he wanted to be governor of California.
and the
And that got torpedoed in a hurry.
And-
yeah, and the crowd got too crowded
Oh
on
yeah.
the Democrat side.
And they're like, and they probably told him, "Hey, listen, why don't you bail out for the good of the cause?" Of
He's
the
like,
team.
no way, I'm in second place.
Yeah.
No, but
exactly.
he was already destined to fail. He was a long-term patsy. That's essentially what it was. I mean, he was out the first day they figured out that he was banging this Chinese spy.
Yeah,
Fang
no,
Fang.
Wang Wang or Chang Chang. What was
Yes,
it?
Wang
Fang,
Wang.
fang.
Fang Fang.
Fang.
Fang Fang.
Oh, that's better
Bill.
than Wang
What does she
Wang.
look
Bill,
like?
There's 5 people in this room.
What does the Fang Fang look like?
That's
Wow.
Are there pictures?
well, I mean, what of her?
Yeah, what does she
she
look
do, like,
like?
a
Yeah,
centerfold?
find us a picture of Fang Fang.
No, I don't know. I don't know what she looks like.
Yeah. Well, she's Asian, and
Oh, that's a good start.
Yeah,
What gave that away
that
to you,
narrows
Sean?
it.
the Fang Fang.
Oh, okay. Oh, good call.
All right. Let's see.
There
There
she
you go.
is.
All right.
I mean, she's not ugly.
She's
Got to
not
be a
ugly at all.
honeypot, you know?
She's definitely not ugly.
Hold on. Type in bikini after the name.
Oh my God.
Or nude.
Nude. I knew
Yeah.
that was coming.
Oh, that'll be you.
That'll just be AI.
No, not Eric Starwell nude. Fang Fang nude.
Did you see? Speaking of deep fake nudes, that Taylor Swift has submitted a patent for her face and her voice
Smart.
to counteract all the deep
AI.
fakes out there.
To
Yes.
counteract AI.
They said
That's
it's.
brilliant.
That
They
is
s-
brilliant. Why
they
isn't
s-
all of them doing that?
They said it's a new technique. It's not really been done before to be able to patent that, because this is a new world we're in now. So she's submitted the
That
patent for
is
her.
really smart.
for
She's a smart girl, man.
Well, look at, right, with AI, they just did a movie with Kilmore after his death.
I have not heard about this.
Yeah. Okay, so they're doing a movie, and AI did everything for him.
Wow, that's terrifying.
Okay.
And who's the actor you said?
Remember Kilmore? I think it's Kilmer or whatever. Remember the guy that
Val
died?
Kilmer?
Yeah.
Val
Oh,
Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but they did. They
Yeah.
did. They did
Yeah.
potato chips.
yeah, AI did a movie with him,
Guys.
but it was with the family permission.
Right.
Yes.
The problem is a lot of companies are using some of these actresses and actors' voices and all that without their
Without
permission.
permission. Yeah.
I'm curious how much that cost to get a patent on yourself. They probably want an absorbent amount of money.
Nah.
No.
No, patents aren't real expensive. I
No,
don't
they're
think.
not.
$50,
Yeah.
I think 65.
65.
I have no idea.
I think
but
it's 50.
they're not.
50 billion.
It's not 50 billion.
I mean, to get a patent on something, I'm
It's not much. I mean, it can be thousands of dollars.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
brilliant on her part, because there's, if you go out there and put Taylor Swift nude, there's gonna be all kinds of pictures out there. Just
Don't do it, Chuck. Don't do it.
Don't do it. But that's some of the things she's trying to stop.
don't
But
do
also,
it, Chuck. No, wink,
Don't.
wink.
Stop.
she's suing a specific betting company it's set up there from using her voice.
Right. Well, Randy Travis. You've
been too gone
There you go.
for two. I get in trouble right there.
His voice, he's had throat problems.
Well, he's
just like
stroke.
Val Kilmer.
No, he had a stroke.
A stroke. Okay, there you go. And they used his AI voice, right? AI used his voice and created an album that they released. Again, family at permission.
Yep.
And they just were thrilled that they could hear, him again. I know he's still alive, but I mean, he can't sing anymore like that.
Yep.
So
and that's
that's a
what
good use of it.
I said. With permission, it's good use.
Yes.
It's when there's not permission,
Oh,
it's a bad use.
and it's hard to control it. It's impossible to control it.
And it's impossible because once they use it, you're reacting to their use. And a lot of companies, what they'll do is set up dummy companies,
Right.
to use that,
To protect
And-
themselves.
and then the dummy company will shut down when they get sued.
Mm-hmm.
It's like these Chinese companies that
They
smell on Amazon, right? They knock off all these products that the U.S. people create,
Yeah.
and they'll go out there and they'll search, the best of whatever category, and they'll knock it off, make it for cheap, sell it, and then when the complaints happen, what they do,
Vanish.
they vanish and they open up as another name.
Right. And they're like, oh, no,
another
we have nothing to do with them.
They would go over in China. It's kind of like if Jeff opens up a company, he's going to make TVs. Jeff makes the best TV they make. He was like, they were like, all right, well, let's figure out the best way we can make this TV. We're going to send it to China, give them the blueprints. They're going to make the TV
Because it's cheaper to make it there.
That's right. So they make the same. Jeff's like, thanks. We've just made 10,000 TVs, and they're like, all right, we're good for a couple months. Let's hit pause on this. They're going to take that same blueprint and they're going to pump out another 10,000, slap in another label on there with the same technology.
Yep.
Sell it for $500 less.
Yeah, the operating system will be a little bit different.
Apple had the same problem.
Yep.
Okay.
Making counterfeit apples.
Yeah. There was counterfeit Apple phones in China.
Well, there's a ton of counterfeit out there. And I know I've told these guys, when I worked in corporate, one of my jobs was to buy product, and one of this arm of the business wanted me to buy stuff off of Amazon to fulfill it. So I was doing a deep dive, and the fraud rate on Amazon, at least it was 6, 7, 8 years ago. I'm sure it hasn't improved much.
Worse, probably. The
way it works is you have these companies who make this. Let's say it's this Samsung headset. It'll go in and it'll have the UPC code, it'll have all the right numbers and everything, and it goes into a big bin at an Amazon warehouse. It says it has this UPC. Here it is. All this authentic Samsung stuff. Well, this Chinese company over here is knocking off Samsung, putting Samsung on it, putting that UPC on it.
Making it indistinguishable.
But it's a vastly inferior product. It goes into the same bin. So when you buy something, and all Amazon does is they go to that bin and they pull it out.
They can't know.
And they don't know.
It's scanning and it's saying it's real.
Correct. Because I was reading, this guy bought a bunch of Samsung gear, and it was failing. So he called Samsung going, hey, I don't remember what it was, my laptop, my Sony Walkman, or I don't even remember what it was, is failing. They're like, well, can you give me the serial number? Boom, boom, boom. That's not one of our serial numbers.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you got duped.
Yeah, this is not a authentic Samsung product.
Think about how long it's been like that.
Unbelievable.
Like with Rolex watches.
Yep.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's
when you could buy a Rolex for $100, you're not getting the real thing.
But
really?
But
why? How much are they normally? 150?
Yeah, 125. But Amazon is fraught with that.
1,000 plus.
That's why I limit
it's hard
myself.
to go back to Amazon and contest that. It's hard to go back.
They don't
actually probably isn't.
No, you can go complain.
Oh yeah,
they're just going to give you your money back.
Amazon takes care of it. They're so big and they have so much shit going on. Now I sometimes return stuff and they're like, keep it.
Yeah, they'll give you your money back, but they won't.
I don't want to keep it.
They don't want to solve the problem. That's the thing.
Yes,
they don't want to solve the problem.
Too big.
They're going to give you your money back.
If you are going to go away for a little money, it's a lot cheaper. I can still sell the rest of the products to other people, and you go away for here's your $70. Go bye.
It's crazy.
Now I sold $700 to other people.
Right.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And they won't know. And who knows? Maybe the products will work for them because maybe they use it like once or twice. Maybe.
Yeah. And it's just the people that call up and complain who figure all this stuff out. They're like, yeah, you're selling counterfeit stuff. And another big one are the charging cables for phones.
Oh, yeah.
The Apple or certified MiFi, right? Thousands of knockoffs of those cables. And what happens is they're not done correctly. So you're thinking you're buying authentic certified stuff, and it catches your phone on fire.
Right.
Because the ground isn't set up
Yeah,
correct.
exactly right.
Some of these happen on airplanes.
Correct.
Have you heard about these incidents?
Yep.
And one of them was like an old lady, and her phone blew up in her lap, and it gave her like huge 3rd-degree burns on an airplane.
Yep.
Good Lord.
It's because of these
should have had the peanuts.
These counterfeit cables.
Causes allergies for people.
So anyway, I have a hard time buying off Amazon. I do.
It's hard not to.
It's hard not to, but I'm selective on what I get.
Right.
Well, forget Amazon. Go to Temu.
That's even worse.
That's even worse. That's straight from China.
Yeah, that's guaranteed to be counterfeit and stolen shit.
Exactly.
I had a friend. She was an inventor. She is an inventor. I guess was. And she spent all this time and effort designing this clock, an alarm clock for kids, for little kids, and it would, show like colors that meant certain things, and you could train the kid to like, what day it was, and all these different colors. It was a really cool clock. So she went through this entire journey of the design. She worked with a company to help her design it. She worked with a company to help her, she did the patents and everything you needed to do, right? And then she started, now she had a product that she could go out to a supplier. And she interviewed different, Chinese companies to help, produce it. I mean, this took, 10 years. I mean, it takes a long fucking time, right?
Right.
And then produces it, and then boom, like the counterfeit shit pops up a year later, even though she's got all the copyrights, all the patents.
Well, that's the thing.
All the whatever you're supposed to have.
Well, the U.S. patents, right? China doesn't care about those, do they?
No, they
That's
don't.
what I mean.
Well, I mean, they hold. I mean, they're legally binding, but they don't give a shit.
So they're globally binding.
Yes,
U.S. patents.
I believe so.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to it.
I think that's the case.
The problem is, right, is that you still got to sue,
Right.
right, and go to court again.
Right.
And what they're hoping,
But you're not going to do it.
what they're hoping for is a lot of the small developers don't have the money to
Right.
fight the fight.
Right.
Okay, and so instead, what they do is buy the rights to the patent.
Right.
Okay, and this way they'll say, "Hey, look, here's some money that you can make, but we're not paying you and shutting down. We're bigger than you. We're going to keep you in court
Right.
for 5 years."
Just to scare off anybody from ever even trying to do that.
Yep.
And the other thing that happened, the company that she worked with to help design it and stuff under an NDA scenario and all that kind of stuff, as soon as she went to market, they changed a little bit of it to where it could not violate the patent, and they went to market with their own version of it. I mean, it's so shady shit, man.
That's whenever you go and bring something to someone else, even with an NDA,
Right.
it doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't hold water at all.
Nope. Everyone will try to copy.
There's just so much
if
evil
there's a
in
dollar,
this world.
if there's a dollar to be made
Yes.
from it,
Oh,
someone's
yeah.
going to try to make it.
It's gross.
Correct.
It's gross. Maybe that explains the missing scientists that we've been wondering what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's knock out this the whiskey real quick, and I want to talk about those scientists. What?
You just shut down my segue.
Well, you know what? They were holding up the thing. Jeff was like, "Hey, let's do this," and then you talked about scientists.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
That's okay. My feelings are hurted, but that's all right.
you got
We'll,
more. than
we'll
one.
talk about the scientists in the second the second half.
All right, let's talk about the bourbon. That's more fun.
All right. Well, this bottle. Hell, I think I got this at Total Wine. I was going to bring up Scott Cash, and I got that, but I actually got another short barrel from Scott Cash. That was from Empire Liquor.
Can you turn the bottle? I want to see what it is. I'm not even sure what it is, Ken. Oh,
So
no,
this is
that
the-
doesn't help me, Jeff. There we go.
So this is the short barrel. So short barrel, I haven't even heard of until this last year. So I don't know how new they are.
I don't know because I didn't know Short Barrel until I was over at Scott's, and now
Yep.
I'm seeing it at Liquor King and Total Wine and places like that.
It's showing up, and I tell you what, it's got a big name for itself, considering it's short barrel. But it's got a big name for itself. This particular one that we're drinking right now is called the Bee's Knees. It's a double barrel. It's what is the proof on there?
Are they NDPs? Or are they
107.2.
I don't know a lot about where they get their stuff. 107. So it's fair. It's got a honey.
It's finished in honey cask.
from Texas?
Finished,
so it is
no,
from
it's
Texas?
finished with Texas honey.
That's what it says. It's on the Texas, right? Well, it says up here, Florida tastes different than Georgia. Georgia tastes different than Tennessee. So each barrel is going to be a little different because it's using different honey.
All right, this is distilled in Kentucky and Indiana. It's aged in toasted Kelvin barrels. It's bottled in Georgia. It uses Texas honey.
Correct.
Okay, so this is basically a 4-state conglomerate.
Well, the product
Very
ultimately is good. So Short Barrel puts
It is.
out
It's
several. Everything we've had from them, everything that I've had from Short Barrel has been good to fantastic.
This is really, really nice.
Yeah, it's
It
fun.
is.
It's got
It
that
is good.
sweet honey overtones to it. For 107, it's real easy to drink.
It's not overly sweet.
No,
No.
it's not.
There is a sweetness there, but
Got a
it's not
hint of it.
overly sweet. And it's rich. It's got a really good mouthfeel, I think. I think it's kind of oily, feels really good.
Yeah, that's a good way. It's viscousy, it's rich, it's thick.
It coats.
It's got a
really
good mouthfeel.
And that honey, I think, lasts a long time on the finish.
Yeah, it does. It's wonderful.
It goes down the throat.
Ooh,
Good Lord.
Yes.
wow.
You know what? I'm just going to be quiet.
Like I said,
It's too easy.
It's his Friday.
Yeah.
He's wheels off right now.
Yeah, hey, man.
Wait till the second half. Jeff's going to be like,
All right, so the short barrel, the bee's knees, we want to rate this. Bill, what do you think of it? Give us a little 10-second synopsis.
oh, boy.
To me, real quickly, I like it.
Oh.
Okay, I think for the price tag, you could probably put this as higher than the Garrison Brothers.
The honey.
Ooh.
Yeah,
No, so
that'd
this
be,
is not cheap. This is 110.
that'd be a
MSRP.
good blind
Yeah.
to do. But it would require buying
Wouldn't it?
a Garrison honey.
I have
That's
one.
interesting.
How much is the Garrison honey?
It's about $80, $90.
Yeah,
No,
this is even more expensive.
yeah, this was more.
Oh, look.
But
He's
10
got
of-
it pulled up on the
but
Reddit.
$10
right
or
here.
$20 isn't that much difference, truthfully.
No. It isn't.
Yeah, we're not talking hundreds.
Yeah, proof's a little bit lower on the Garrisons. Unless they have a
Oh,
higher
this
proof
is-
bottle of it.
This is really, really
Oh.
nice.
Cast strength.
I'm enjoying this.
Easy to drink, man.
All right, so I'm going to rate this for the 107 range in a double barrel. I'm going to give it a 7.3.
I'm going 7.7.
I'm at 7.7 as well.
Yeah.
I like this. It's really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'm at 7.
Yeah, it's 7.
Yeah.
So we rarely get above 8.
Oh, rarely.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see about that tonight.
Sevens?
Yeah.
Sevens? Even sevens for me are pretty rare. I usually stack everything in the 5s, 6.5 to 6 to 7, I guess.
What did you rank the tenure that night?
Oh, shit. I don't remember
The
that.
Tanyard,
Yeah,
I don't think we rated, but that was really good.
No,
too.
we rated
Yeah,
it.
we did.
I think we give it a 9.
That was out of a plastic cup.
Oh,
even.
no. We didn't do the Tanyard
No,
for the podcast,
not
did
for the
we?
No, it was at
We
a
did
bar.
at the bar.
At the bar, out of a plastic. No, it was in a
bottle.
pint glass, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bottle, little sampler bottle.
Oh, this was at Revel.
Yes,
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, I remember now.
Listening to
Oh, my God. We smuggled stuff
Bob
into the
Seger.
Revel.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what we do.
Bob Seger was a great concert that night. I'm glad you showed up to that.
That was really good.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
good. I recommend that one. I wonder if he's playing anywhere around.
He was really good with the crowd, too, People were like shouting out stuff, and he was listening to what they were saying and kind of interacting with them. And
And he read our business
he
card.
read our business card.
Yeah, I gave
Remember
him the old Dudes Like Us magnet, and he was kind of playing the guitar with it.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. He did. Oh, well, he was.
Oh, maybe that was another one.
No. He was standing by the table. The guitarist was standing by the table,
Oh.
and you handed him that, and he started playing.
Oh,
with it.
that's right. I
That
gave
was-
the guy
But
money.
the lead singer, gave us a shout out.
Whatever. It was a great
fun.
time,
It was really
It was fun.
and it was
was
perfectly
real fun.
timed because I was coherent throughout the entire night, right up to when we were about to leave, and it was perfect because by that time we were ready to go anyways.
Is this the Seeger experience?
Yes.
Seeger
system.
Seeger system
Are they coming back? I would watch them again.
at McKinney in July. Oh, that's a good time. Hopefully, it's outside.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good Lord, I'm gonna bring my
Yeah,
little.
because Sean loves outside concerts.
Oh, good Lord.
Maybe
No?
the hub.
No, I'm not a huge fan of
Maybe
that
the
at
hub?
all. Where was
The
that
hub,
at?
yeah, maybe. It could be McKinney.
Yeah.
Could be the hub.
Yeah, the hub's actually kind of a fun place to go.
Oh, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
right-
went out
it's right
there
down the road from me.
last week. We saw the Texas tornadoes. Is that what they're called? The Stevie Ray Vaughan,
The flood, isn't it?
the Texas flood. That's right.
Yeah, they're good too.
Texas tornado.
You're
Good
close.
Lord. All right, so
Yeah, they were really good.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
they're going to be at the Hub 121,
a
Nice.
July 31st. There you go.
2000,
I'd go to that.
A
July
2026.
31st, I'm there.
I'm off, so let's go.
How you know that? Oh, yeah, summer.
Oh, then you're off the whole summer.
Sorry, that was going to be a really stupid question.
Hey, that place is easy to bring your own liquor in too.
Oh yeah, we got
Nice.
you have a nice little carrying case. I think
Yeah.
we all bring that.
I don't know. If we can-
Yeah, Sean shows up with a roller
dude.
trunk.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting one of those little harnesses. You know how they have the little triple
He ran a
drum
whole-
set? I'll just have a speed rack in front of me, a little dispenser.
He's gonna bring like a big old Yeti with like
Yes.
compartments in it.
I'm like, sir, you can't bring that. I'm with the band.
So, a 2026 U.S. federal investigation backed by lawmakers is examining the suspicious deaths or disappearance of over 10 to 12 scientists and defense researchers since 2023, primarily targeting personnel involved in nuclear technology, NASA, jet propulsion, etc., etc. Hey, Steven just joined us right now. He's dropping off some...
Some mellow corn.
Jeff's son, here, smile for the camera.
Yeah.
Wow. Brought in some mellow
very
corn,
scary.
and he's making a surprise appearance here and bringing his father some more shit-faced material for his Friday night.
Oh, my God. You're going to drink that?
Well, it's great. There's nothing wrong with mellow corn.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with mellow corn, I guess, for some folks.
You've tried mellow corn, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, those are the guys that
Back
are on
in
the
the
side
Marine
of the
Corps?
road.
If not, there you go.
I actually got a bottle at home.
Do you?
Yeah, because you know who makes it, right?
No.
It's Heaven Hill, isn't it?
Look at it.
Is it? It's,
Buffalo Trace, if I remember right.
no, it's not Buffalo Trace.
No?
No, it's Heaven Hill.
Heaven Hill.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're wearing their shirt.
I am. Look at that.
Wow.
It's just young
You're
stuff.
a plant.
That's all. It's just young stuff.
Very
It says
cool.
it's 18 year.
What are you doing? Why are you? What are you doing hopping in here? I heard about you.
18 months?
You and your fiance. I was about to say wife.
Ooh,
Not yet. Not yet.
Very soon.
Getting home.
Bought a house.
Dude, congratulations, bro.
That is awesome.
Nice.
very exciting. He's with the Prosper Fire Department, and we're proud of you.
Next Tuesday or Wednesday, right?
Yeah, you're getting indoctrinated. Yeah, pretty soon.
Did you want to sit down and talk on the?
Yeah, why don't you get on the mic?
We got like 3 minutes left. All right.
All right. Well, it's good to see you, bro. All right. Looking forward to your wedding. See ya. All right.
Well, that was a nice,
That was
unexpected visit.
There you go.
And
you
now
got
I have-
yourself an
now I
And
have
he
a-
brought you your own little glass of mellow
Big-ass
corn.
Shit of mellow corn.
Yeah.
You are going to be so interesting in the second half.
Yeah, well, the core mystery.
So, what do we think about the scientists?
So the
Yeah, what's going on?
The investigation centers on a string of deaths and disappearances among the top-level scientists and engineers, with several cases featuring unusual circumstances, such as leaving behind personal items like phones and keys and stuff. So I don't know. What do I think about it? You know, there are thinking, or the thought is that maybe there's some Chinese influence that is trying to stunt the research that we're doing, or maybe there's a technology that they were
Now, is it a specific
abreast of.
science?
I thought they're all former. They're not
Some
former?
are. No, there's some. No.
Some are active, some are former.
Okay, sorry, Jeff. What were you going to say?
Is there a specific field of study?
UFO scientist.
Well, UFOs aren't real, so it doesn't matter.
Well, they're just they're real. They're very much real. Unidentified flying objects are real.
That doesn't mean they're alien. It just means they're unidentified flying objects. Actually, they don't call them that anymore.
So a drone.
And they still
They don't call them that anymore. They call them...
They still could be skunt work.
Right.
Okay.
They're- what are they? Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UFPs?
Is that what it is? Am I saying that right?
I like UFO better.
I know. I like UFO better, but they don't call it that anymore. What is it, Chuck?
Like
It's not-
UAP, right? Yeah.
It is.
got
Okay.
it.
I was
It's not politically correct anymore.
But
UFO.
it
Right.
warranted the
It's-
FBI and the U.S. to
it's
have an oversight
gender
committee
neutral.
launched for the investigation.
Well, I think it's because I associated it with aliens. And then Sean's like, well, it doesn't have to be aliens, right? It could be some secret government thing.
absolutely.
It's just unidentified. But a UFO, I think when people hear that,
That's synonymous with that.
it's synonymous with the salsa, right? Yes.
Well,
So I think UAP is good.
well, think about the last Tom Cruise movie, right? Okay, they showed it was a Northrop,
It's gonna
I
be an
gave 'em,
interesting second half.
a dummy supersonic plane.
Oh, the last Top Gun?
Okay, the last Top Gun, right? And it's not real, supposedly, right? But it could go Mark 5 to Mark 10.
Oh,
Okay, they're looking at Mark 5.
damn.
Okay,
When you say dummy, are you saying this is a
it was
a figment of imagination to
It was
the
a-
radar systems?
it was a build-up plane. They just did a build-up plane for the movie.
As it was sitting there.
Yeah, and
It wasn't
they-
really flying. It was just
yeah,
sitting
they
there.
used AI afterwards to
Oh,
do
okay.
Was it a scramjet?
Oh.
Is that what they're using?
it. Something different.
That scramjet's the next level as well.
Yeah.
They have all kinds of next level stuff that we're not
sure.
privy to, and we don't know anything about
Did
it.
you see? I saw a video where they went to AI and they gave it no parameters. They just gave what it was supposed to do. They said create a rocket, and it created this really organic looking thing that worked.
Like a blob. Oh, shut up! And it worked.
Well, the video, unless it was a fake video.
Now they
An organic rocket.
That wasn't organic, but the shape of it was not your standard
Right.
rocket
It's not
shape.
like a big penis with
No,
flaps
not at
on it.
all. Not at all. You should see if you could find that, Chuck.
yes,
It's shaped like a rectangle.
AI. Look up AI rocket design.
well, that company, AI company
Probably shaped
that
like
the
a
government
corkscrew.
just banned, right? Their
Yeah, there it
AI,
is.
their AI hacked into banks.
That thing right there.
What? Yeah, click on it.
It's very organic looking.
That's what I mean.
Shut up.
It looks like aorta
That's literally what he
valve.
said. Are you just being? I thought you were being a jackass. You're not.
No. What?
No. Yeah, you're just not listening.
Now, they didn't upload pictures or anything. They gave it the parameters.
It's
It said,
organic.
this is what it's supposed to do.
What? Took 2 weeks to design, and it looks like I don't know what HR.
H.R. Geiger.
Geiger.
You would know that if you saw the pictures.
Well,
Oh.
HR guy, you know who that is? That's from Alien.
Yeah, he drew
So this
the
one says
alien
a rocket.
Oh.
You know what? I saw this. They actually fired that thing up.
stuff. They did.
And it was.
Shut up.
They did.
No,
And what did it do?
It worked.
It worked. The actual makeup itself, it failed.
That's terrifying.
Because it wasn't a real rocket. But then I think they turned around and they designed it with real metal, and they used an engraving, a CNC machine like we have downstairs. We could make one of those.
So literally, AI is like, I've always thought in the back of my mind that one scenario could be that when we finally do make contact, right, first contact with an alien species, right, that they're going to share all of this crazy shit with us, like how to solve the problem with this and that, and build, space age rocket, stuff. Now apparently we don't even need them, and we got fucking AI doing it for us.
If you're a rocket scientist designer,
You're in trouble.
you're in trouble. Just give it up. Be a bus
Well,
driver.
why are they getting rid of them then?
And I was
They're
just
missing.
about to be one.
12 American scientists have gone missing or died.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a concern. These missing people.
Well, I mean, look, I without looking at the fact sheet here, I mean, based on what I've seen collectively through the news and stuff, they're saying that China's involved. They don't know. There's a big picture, but they're like, why would certain people turn up missing? They all had information, or they were studying in the UFO area, the unidentified flying objects area. They're involved in certain types of anti-gravity technology.
It would be pretty easy to figure out if they all were associated with like what the common link was between all of them,
See, here's the thing: some of them just might have had mental health issues.
right?
Okay.
But I tell you
A
what,
lot of those guys do.
But all this, I mean, if this went all the way to Trump.
well,
Trump sat down with a team and said, "Okay, what's going on with this?" So
It's
that
a
might have been a media response.
it's a distractor.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, it sure is.
Because remember, there's
lot of
thousands and
reasons to be
thousands,
distracted.
there's thousands and thousands of people that have worked on these types of programs,
Exactly.
right? And then just by sheer numbers, like sheer percentages, some of them are gonna, die. I don't know about disappear, but anyway.
All right.
But
All
it's
right,
the
wrap it up.
first half of the Dudes Like Us podcast. It's April 29th. Thank you, Mr. Chuck, our producer, staying on top of shit today. We've got a jam-packed second half. So you guys just hit next. Just hit next, and then you can turn around and hear the very next episode.
Nice.
We got it. We're hot. We're running hot. We got another whiskey. Shout out to the Bee's Knees, the Short Barrel stuff. Dudes Like
Very
Us. I'm
tasty.
Sean.
I'm Paul.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Bill.